What is up, guys? Evildoerstorm here today, and today I have for you a preview of the upcoming patch, The Secrets of the Stratus Empire in Blade and Soul. I'm going to go through some of the highlights and the things you can expect to see in this patch, and yeah. So first I'd like to point out that I got the majority of this from the Blade and Soul official stream, so check that out if you want to see everything in a bit more detail. I'll just be outlining everything, as well as some forum perusing and looking through their website for the various regions and whatnot. So anyway, the first and primary thing that's coming out in the new patch here is going to be Act 7 is going to be added. So with that, you'll have another accomplishment or achievement points to unlock, as well as some really awesome quest rewards. So the quest rewards on this, they actually are pretty awesome. So you're going to get 3 gems. This is great if you're creating an alternate character or leveling up a new one. For a total of 13 attack power bonus, it's a ruby, a citron, and a sapphire. With their hexagonals, purple ones, so very high quality gems. There are 2 new costumes coming out that you'll be getting, as well as a free pet for completing the story. The pinnacle accessories, which are farmed from Sogan's Lament, Gloomdraw's Incursion, and Shattered Masts. Those will be given out throughout the story. You'll have a 10 AP Moonwater Soul, the one that you have to farm for, through the Naryu, the dungeon over there, Naryu Labyrinth. So that also gets given to you for free. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool rewards are coming from this. From the story quest here that you could look forward to. That's going to take place in a new area, Celestial Basin. Celestial Basin is it's a new area, yeah. It's going to have a new dungeon in it with the Naryu Sanctum. It's an HM13 dungeon, so it'll have very high requirements and it's very mechanics intense. So if you're not up to snuff, make sure you read up on it before you head on into it. Mushin's Tower is gaining 5 new floors. So you're going to go 16 to 20. So then it'll have equivalent rewards and better stuff to get. I believe there's new costumes as well on that. In the store, the Hongmoon store, there's going to be an Insta Level 50 voucher. So if you don't feel like following my leveling guide to get yourself up to level 50 in 13 hours, you can just buy one of these. No pricing data on it yet, so you won't know how much it's going to be in the NA and EU server areas. So a bit of a downside. So with respect to dungeons, 4-player dungeons are being removed entirely from the game. So there will be no more 4-player dungeons to run for better rewards. Their loot will be added to the 6-player dungeons. And then, so 6-player dungeons are now going to have easy and hard modes. So easy mode will be the typical thing that you're used to playing on a 6-member now. And then 6-member hard mode, they're just going to raise the boss's health and add a few extra mobs to make it a bit more difficult. And those will have the typical 4-member loots that you're used to seeing in a 4-member. Yeah. Let's see. So Desolate Tomb is the first one that's also going to have that 6-player hard mode implemented. All the rest are just going to have 6-player normals that you can run. So, for example, like the Asura dungeon is going to have its the Asura Ember moved over to the 6-member, which is going to be nice for helping to farm it. What else we got here? So after you go through all the story stuff, then you've got the balance changes to items. So item crafting is going to be made a whole lot easier this patch around. So last patch they lowered the requirements to level everything. This patch they're lowering them even further. For example, I've just gotten to the point where I can get the Seraph weapon, upgrading on my Warlock. But instead of now, where I don't have enough to even go to Stage 1 from the finally Ivory Moon weapon, I can actually go right to Stage 3 after this update, which is going to be absurd. Speaking of the changes on those, there's going to be changes with the Soul Stones, Moonstones, Frozen Stingers, and Honorary Ornaments. So normally you need those to upgrade your weapons and stuff, but now instead they're going to turn it into a system like sealed versus unsealed. So you unlock you get soul stones as loot still, but then you need to combine them into an item called the Soulstone Crystal, Moonstone Crystal, Sacred Orb Crystal, etc., etc. That will then be used to upgrade your weapons. So that crystal itself is not upgradable or not tradable. You can't trade it, but you can trade the soul stones and stuff that you get below. They're doing this because they're going to start dropping Moonstone Crystal, Soulstone Crystal, instead of dropping the items individually, in order to kind of make leveling, upgrading characters and leveling alts a bit easier, which is great news for me, who loves to play on alternate characters and mix up the games. These changes are going all the way down to the Ivory Moon weapons. The first ones that you get, they're going to lower the cost to upgrade those as well, which is great news for people just starting out. And I recommend waiting to upgrade any of your players' weapons or characters' weapons until this update takes place here in a week. About a week, anyway. It's 8 days. So with that, one more thing, final thing. There's going to be EXP boost, an EXP boost for the first couple of weeks of this new patch coming out to help you level up characters faster, gain some stuff. The bonus experience will be applied to mobs as well as applied to daily quests. So yeah, that's about everything you can expect to see in this new patch. It's the highlights of it anyway. So thanks for watching. Hope you found it useful. And if you did, please leave a like and subscribe for more content. We got plenty of content on the channel, and I'll see you at the next video, guys. Thanks. Peace.